Welcome back to Meonix, my fellow cat servants. Today, we are ripping the lid off a brutal truth. The truth is, the way your cat jumps 10 feet in the air when they see a cucumber or frantically attacks, the vacuum cleaner is not funny at all. Millions of laughing emojis on social media every single day are accidentally promoting human cruelty. In the eyes of these tiny creatures, your cozy home is actually a steel jungle, packed with invisible monsters waiting to swallow them whole. The biggest mistake owners make is forcing human logic onto a cat's wild survival instincts. Do not ignore this, because today's video is going to be a massive reality check that will snap you wide awake. We are counting down 5 everyday objects that are secretly torturing your cat's psychology right now. Most people know about number 5, but the final one at the number 1 spot will make you shiver and fill you with absolute regret. Are you guys ready? Buckle up, because the most intense psychological rollercoaster on Meonix starts right now. Coming in at number 5, the roaring beasts known as the vacuum cleaner and the hairdryer. Be honest now, how many times have you purposely pointed the hairdryer right at your boss's face just to see them look all goofy and puffed up? Or maybe you laughed out loud seeing them arch their backs, puff up their tails like giant cotton balls, and hiss before running for their lives the second you turn on the vacuum. You will be shocked to know the real meaning behind that weak little defense mechanism. They are not acting spoiled or playing a game with you. They are in pure panic mode and literally think they are about to die. Let's look straight into feline biology to see just how heartless we have been. A cat's ears are not just cute little triangles. They are biological radar machines that can analyze microscopic sounds from far away. They can hear frequencies 3 times higher than the human limit. When the electric motor of your vacuum roars to life, it does not just make a loud noise, it shoots out razor-sharp ultrasonic waves. These invisible waves violently scrape against your cat's fragile eardrums. It is exactly like having someone press their mouth to your ear and scratch their fingernails down a chalkboard at max volume with no way to escape. Could you handle that? In this moment, their pupils dilate to the absolute max, until their eyes are just deep black pools desperately trying to gather any tiny bit of light. Their heart rate skyrockets to hundreds of beats per minute pounding in their tiny chests. Their entire sympathetic nervous system is forcibly activated, throwing their bodies into a life-or-death fight-or-flight response. When you accidentally force them to endure this nightmare sound every day, you are basically shredding their nervous system, causing severe depression and literally shortening the lifespan of the pet you claim to love. But we are not stopping there. This sheer terror is nothing compared to the next secret. The object at number 4 actually explains why your cat has such a destructive personality and acts like the sworn enemy of everything on your desk. We are moving on to number 4, the deadly game of the falling water cup. I guarantee every single cat servant watching Meonix right now has grabbed their head in absolute defeat, or even lost their minds, seeing their majesty pull this stunt. They sit like royalty on the edge of the table, look you dead in the eyes with a hint of pure disrespect, and coldly raise their front paw to smack your favorite glass cup, or expensive phone straight to the floor, letting it shatter into pieces. You scream in anger. You scold them for being clumsy and loving to destroy your stuff. You absolutely should not get mad yet, because this is not a joke or some sassy attitude. This is a survival test driven by a primal hunting instinct passed down through millions of years. In the brutal wild, when a cat catches its prey, it needs to confirm if the enemy is completely dead or just faking it for a counterattack. That cup sitting perfectly still on your desk looks exactly like a suspiciously frozen living creature in their eyes. Do you know the secret hiding underneath their paws? The jelly beans on the bottom of their feet, or as scientists call it, the carpal pad, is not just a soft pink cushion for us to squeeze for fun. It actually contains thousands of tactile receptors that are way more sensitive than human fingertips. Why do they use the edge of their paw to push things into the abyss? So they can instantly feel the vibrational shock waves traveling back up from the floor when the object crashes. Through those microscopic seismic waves, their hunter brain instantly calculates and measures the size, weight, and threat level of the object to see if it will bounce back up and attack them. They are sweeping the radar to protect their territory and protect the very area you live in, not trying to piss you off. Please try to understand their instincts. But hold on, do not waste your pity on a broken glass. Save that sympathy and heartbreak for number 3, where a super common and seemingly harmless object right inside your bedroom is currently short-circuiting your pet's brain and driving them crazy every single day. We are at number 3, the ghost in the mirror. You have probably seen it a million times or even filmed it yourself. You are chilling in your bedroom, the lights are dim, and your cat slowly walks up to the cold, reflective surface of your full-length mirror. Suddenly, they freeze completely. A low, guttural growl starts vibrating deep within their throat, and they relentlessly slap the glass with their paws. Or maybe they are creeping around the edge of the wooden frame, stalking their own reflection like a seasoned assassin in the shadows. You sit on your bed, laughing your head off, thinking it is adorable and hilarious that they cannot recognize their own beautiful face. The truth is, you are forcing them into a terrifying psychological warfare. Cats do not perceive the world primarily through their eyes like we humans do. They map out their entire universe, every corner of your house, using complex scent profiles. Imagine their absolute horror when they are suddenly confronted by an identical creature, matching their exact size, mimicking their every single movement flawlessly in real time, but completely and utterly lacking any biological odor. It is a scentless void, a ghost, a glitch in their physical reality. This intense biological contradiction sends their brain into absolute overdrive, causing the stress hormone cortisol to instantly spike and flood their bloodstream. Look closely at their body language next time you think it is funny. Their ears are pinned completely flat against their skull, in a highly defensive, aerodynamic posture to avoid getting bitten. Their entire body weight is shifted aggressively to their hind legs, coiling up their muscles like a tightly wound spring, ready to unleash a lethal strike at any second. Forcing your cat to look in the mirror is essentially invisible psychological abuse. You are making them fight a phantom enemy they can never, ever defeat. But hold on tight, because this is still nothing compared to the cruel and abusive internet trend sitting at number 2. Number 2. The deadly cucumber behind the back. This viral prank has completely taken over the internet, and the biggest mistake owners make is thinking it is just a harmless, innocent joke for a few quick laughs. Picture this. Your cat is peacefully eating their dinner, enjoying the crunch of their favorite kibble, feeling completely safe in their own territory. You sneak up behind them like a predator, quietly place a long, green cucumber on the hardwood floor right behind their tail, and you wait with your camera rolling. The second they finish eating and turn around, they launch themselves 5 feet into the air like they just stepped on a live landmine, scrambling frantically to get away, their claws scratching desperately against the floor. You laugh until your stomach physically hurts. You will be shocked to know what is actually happening inside their tiny head at that exact moment. This is not a funny surprise. It is a deeply ingrained, terrifying genetic nightmare. The long, green, curved shape of the cucumber instantly triggers the amygdala in their brain. That is the exact alarm center where their ancestral, evolutionary fear of venomous snakes is permanently hardwired. When they see that slithering shape out of the corner of their eye, their brain completely bypasses logical thought. There is no time to think. Their hind leg muscles violently contract without waiting for a single signal from the cerebral cortex, creating that explosive, zero-gravity jump. It is an automatic survival reflex designed to dodge a lethal, venomous snake bite in a fraction of a millisecond. Their heart can literally skip a beat from the sheer, unadulterated panic flooding their system. You are actively weaponizing their deepest evolutionary trauma just to get a few likes on TikTok. You think this prank is funny? Brace yourself, because the final sign will shock you. The dark mystery at our number 1 spot is the very thing that will make you look around your own house in pure terror tonight. And now, the moment you have been waiting for. Number 1. Staring into the absolute void. It is 3 in the morning. The house is dead silent. The moonlight is casting long, creepy shadows across the floor. You wake up to get a glass of water and find your cat sitting like a frozen stone statue in the middle of the living room. Their eyes are wide open, unblinking, staring relentlessly at a completely blank wall or a dark, empty corner of the ceiling. There is absolutely nothing there. You feel a cold chill run down your spine. You start wondering if your house is haunted, thinking they are seeing ghosts or invisible spirits wandering around. Stop ignoring this, because the reality is far more practical and slightly more terrifying for your safety. Your cat is not hallucinating. Those two ears of theirs, capable of rotating 180 degrees independently, like high-tech military radar dishes, are currently locking onto frequencies up to 64,000 Hz. What are they staring at with such intense focus? They are actually listening. They are hearing the microscopic, rhythmic scratching of termites slowly tearing through the wooden beams inside your walls. They are hearing the tiny, rapid footsteps of a mouse scurrying through your plumbing pipes in the dark. Or even worse, they are picking up the faint, high-pitched sizzling of a leaking electrical wire inside the wall that is dangerously close to sparking a massive house fire. Their vibrissae, those long, hypersensitive whiskers, are stretched completely forward, acting as environmental sensors to scan the tiniest shifts in air currents and vibrations. They are not acting crazy. They are pulling the night shift. They are using every single ounce of their wild instincts and biological weapons to stand guard, protecting their territory and protecting you while you sleep, completely unaware of the hidden dangers around you. Are you starting to feel a massive wave of regret washing over you? We constantly use our flawed human perspective to judge their actions, turning their absolute terror and survival instincts into cheap entertainment on our phones. Meanwhile, these tiny, loyal creatures are constantly pushing their wild instincts to the limit, just to protect our shared home. The next time you see your cat panicking over a seemingly lifeless object, remember that they are fighting a life or death battle in their own mind. Please, put the camera down, stop laughing, and give them a safe space. If you are already reeling from these 5 mind-blowing secrets, you will not be able to stand on your own 2 feet when you find out the real reason your cat brings a dead, bloody mouse or a smashed cockroach to your bed at 3 in the morning. Is it a gruesome gift of love or a dark, ancient curse? Do not forget to smash that like button, drop a comment below telling us about your cat's weirdest habit, subscribe to the Meonix channel right now, and share this video to save other cats from being completely misunderstood. Stay tuned for our next thrilling episode, The Bloody Gift or the Curse. See you next time, cat servants.